Whenever I ask a doctor a question, like for example, I take Adderall, and then they'll say like, do not mix it with caffeine. But if you talk to anyone, they'll be like, you can have a coffee on it. The doctors, they have to say that because you can't sue them.
Let's look at how doctors are feeling. How willing am I to risk your life? Forget I might get sued. Yeah, whatever, I might get sued. But what about the mistake I made causing death? Maybe that's affecting my behavior. The reason why we are cautious when using excessive doses of stimulants is because excessive doses of stimulants can cause cardiotoxicity. You can die. You can die from mixing caffeine with Adderall. That's a potentially lethal combination. And here's the other problem. The other problem is that I don't know the dose. When you take caffeinated beverages, I don't know the dose of the caffeine that you're taking. And I don't know your personal tolerance to stimulants. I can give you a perfectly normal dose of caffeine and a perfectly normal dose of amphetamines, mix them, and you can die. So is it really worth risking death over? I had a patient with seizures one time, and the only cause of his seizures was the Mountain Dew he was drinking. He was a concrete worker, and he took a case of Mountain Dew in the morning. So that's 24 cans of Mountain Dew. And I had calculated out it was pretty close to 1.5 grams, and it gave him seizures. He didn't die from the seizures, but seizures at a construction site are definitely a potentially fatal experience. So a cup of coffee, 60, 75, 100 milligrams of caffeine, very, very unlikely. Very, very unlikely to cause death. Probability is low. I don't know what the dose of Adderall is that they're giving you. But you're talking about asking someone to do something scary. We're scared. We're scared. We're not scared about getting sued. That's not accurate. We're scared about causing death. And so when we're asked questions like, should I do this? That's where we're coming from. We're coming from a place of trying to protect you. And I don't know that I should have a second level of responsibility. I don't know that I should be, okay, between you and me, you can have a cup of coffee. The risk of you dying or getting severe tachycardia or a rhythm disturbance associated with a singular cup of coffee and whatever your dose of Adderall, I don't know the dose, but is probably unlikely. Even if you're on maximum doses of Adderall, that seems unlikely, but I don't know that unlikely is enough. The complication is cardiotoxicity.